Hello, my name is Widget. I'm completely demented, and instead of playing Ocarina of Time, I read the manga that sums up every single boss battle in a couple of pages. This is the start of my new YouTube channel series I did, Completely Demented. It's about my personal views on things from a perspective that you guys don't care about. However, if I know anything about the internet, personal opinions are clickbait. Don't worry about sponsored segments, I'm definitely not getting them. That being said, gameplay videos are either going to be rare or not made at all. It's just too much hassle to sit through hours of footage at a time to make a video of a playthrough. I have better things to do, such as real life. That said, people who know me on Discord are very knowledgeable for my extensive tangents of text, and people always say that I should make videos of them. Thus, I am Completely Demented, where you can hear my pointless points without the chat being interrupted. Anyway, onto the video. Released on April 2019, a new anime game would see itself with a vision to create an MMO with fluid combat, nice visuals and game design. I'm of course talking about Final Fantasy Kurtzpel. I'm talking about Kurtzpel. What's Kurtzpel? It's a game. I originally started playing this game back just after its release, when only 4 Karmas were in the game, Karmas being the classes that you could pick. And when young me played it back then, I genuinely enjoyed it. It was the best experience I'd ever had. It was what I wanted in an action game. It had a low skill 4 that if you put in time, my dumb 14-year-old ass could actually not be too bad at it. The combat was fun and so were the bosses. Their attacks were hard hitting and you had to be careful as to not get skill issued by the boss's attacks. Also, at the time, there wasn't much in the way of stats. You could slightly alter your cosmetic equipment and your character's stats to better suit your playstyle, but other than that, you just played what you got. There were no levels or builds, skill trees, professions, equipments, accessories, grinding for a single artifact to drop and then doing it again because you didn't get the right buff on the artifact. Genshin, please, I stopped playing you for a reason! Kurtzpel was a game where you picked your class and you would kick ass with it. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't actually have old footage of the game because, again, it was 2019. I could probably find screenshots, and if I do find old screenshots, I'll play them on screen now. This game's art style was quite appealing and the visuals even today look amazing. However, there's one small issue with the game. Nobody plays it anymore? If I look around, there's sometimes players in the lobby, but I've been led to believe that these are cosmetic whales. If you try to go into matchmaking, you're not going to find anybody there. It's like a ghost town. In fact, it is a ghost town. The game is dead, which is why, to show gameplay of the game's PvP, I've convinced a bunch of guys from a Discord to download Kurtzpel and try it out in a few matches. Roll the tape. Kurtzpel is a fun game fundamentally, but it was unfortunately lost to time and screwed over by the devs until nobody played it anymore. Some people returned to it to play Kurtzpel to see the state of the game, which is what I did. But this game is gone. It's a shadow of what it once was, and it will never be the same again. At least its combat has never ceased to amaze, and if it was used somewhere else, maybe we'd see a better game. At this moment, an MMO is coming out called Blue Protocol, where we may see something similar to Kurtzpel. Until then, this lost potential of a game will be forever lost to time.
I would like to thank all of you who got to the end of the video. They won't all be this short, maybe they will. We're yet to find out. I hope you'll stay tuned because I don't plan on letting this fall short. I have quite a few scripts sorted out. So, good night, subscribe, follow me on Twitch because I might stream, and see you next time.